Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 3rd, 2023. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle here. Well, okay, so we have back and forth and we have transformation. So you are changing. Well, everyone is, right? But it looks like you're getting out of a very, very not so good situation. You're getting out of it. The Eight of Swords is like overthinking it. But whatever it is, it's like you don't see any good possibilities in it, so you can't help but overthink and think the worst. Oh, for sure. Ooh, wee. I feel like you are almost to the point where you feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I get out of this situation? Do I get out of go away, or do I tell them about themselves? It's like, do I ignore? You're changing into someone who maybe ignores situations now, whereas before you probably would immediately say something, immediately open up and just, let loose. You're back and forth about, oh, wow. Okay, so there's a lot going on. Eight of Swords. You may feel stuck in something. You may be analyzing every single thing, and it keeps you in this back and forth energy. What you back and forth in, we have the Devil, Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. It's like you may speak before okay, before you get your feelings together, before you get your resources together and see like whether it would be beneficial for you to speak, you're very inclined to say what you need to say right away. Very inclined. It's almost obsessive. Like it's like you won't even you're back and forth, which means that you're not doing this, but it means that you are contemplating it because of how you're thinking or seeing the situation. You see it very negatively in a sense. And it's like you may be torn between leaving the situation alone, getting far as crap away from it as possible, or saying something before you know exactly what you got on your plate. The transformation with Four of Swords and the Magician. Well, you're changing into someone who is ignoring everything around you and believing in yourself instead, leaning on your own understandings, and if you will, in some way, with transformation. It's like you're getting to a point where maybe at one point you were like quick to be like, off with your head, I don't want to hear it. Now you're like, I'm actually at peace with not connecting with anything or anyone right now. I'm at peace with it. Instead of before being more defensive and on guard, you're not even doing any of that. You're like, come what may, I don't really care. I just need time to myself. And the Magician is like, I believe in myself. I believe that I'm doing the right thing. I believe that my company is the best company. I'd rather chill there. But then there's that other side of you that's like, I wish somebody would say something because I got a lot to say and it's the truth. And it may burn every single person. The truth hurts. You'd be shocked. And I think that you're close to doing that. But friends and colleagues with Judgment and Two of Pentacles tells me that especially your long-standing friends may tell you not to. They may say that you need to be the peace you want to see in the world type thing. You don't need to say anything. They may be like that. Your friends or your colleagues, they may be trying to compel you to strike a balance, right, and make changes in your life. They may be like, you don't want to be that person, right, that causes the destabilization. You want to be the one that restores peace. You want to be known as that person. Family, friends, and guides, they like hold a mirror up to your face. Like, that's not you. You're not about to be cussing anybody out. Those are good friends to have, to be quite honest with you. Everybody has those tear the club up friends or those ghetto, we always call them the ghetto friend or whatever. But that's not necessarily the case. That's just someone, they appeal to the devil in you. And we all love them when we are in our shadow energy. But when you're really trying to establish some real peace in your life, you need someone who's going to be firmly grounded in that. And you may have that in a friend that may also be a colleague. Family, friends, and guides here again with Queen of Wands and High Priestess. Someone is going to, this is like you being confident and listening to your intuition, very confident in it, very confident to the point where you are like, you may surpass the people that give you advice but then you still have those friends that are still compelling you to make positive changes. So it's like you already are on that level. You're at a place where you're like, I need to focus on me, what's best for me. But what can distort that me energy is thinking the worst about the situation, because it may cause you to be like, well, it is about me. And what did you just say? Kind of thing. And that would be ego. That would be darkness and shadow energy, kind of thing. And so that would be breaking free with this devil energy. You need to break free from that, which would be to look at the situation for real, like how with this, look at the situation as, I need to be the peace I want to see in the world. Whatever I'm doing is being reflected back onto me. It's very important to be in that mind state. And someone is very wise, or your family, your friends are very wise and really got to know you and know that that's not who you are. Cussing people out, telling people off all the time. And not that you do that. That's not what it is. They're saying you're back and forth about it because you're like, it almost looks like I'm trying to establish some peace in my life. What is your problem? And if there's something like that going on, okay? So transformation with Four of Swords and the Magician, you are definitely someone that looks like changing from a person who is probably on guard, very probably paranoid in some way, that now you are at peace and you trust and believe in yourself. And you know that things are going to work out for you. And it's very important. You're back and forth. I would always weigh out the outcome. What am I like your motives, right? You should look at your intentions always. What am I trying to accomplish before you speak? And that will help you, guide you along the way. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, and those are the main signs. But then we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, another Cancer, or Scorpio here. Doesn't have to be these signs. Actually, you have every sign here. Now that I look, you have every sign. The most prominent, like I said, is Capricorn, Aries, or Pisces here. But you have every sign going on here. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.